The best name drop of all time, a quite frankly disgraceful League of Legends shutout in a very high profile match, and a hard mode that is gonna melt your face. This is MMO-Play Dailies. What's up everybody, I am the Higgs, joining you from MMO-Play.com, and welcome to your one-stop shop for everything you need to know in the MMO universe, MMO-Play Dailies. Well, MU Online has got a whole month of madness coming up. Let's call it March Madness. See what I did there? That was a sports thing, but I took it for the nerds. Hashtag take it for the nerds. It's 3 events happening in the month of March, each very cool. So starting today and running through the 22nd, developers are going to be releasing the results of a survey that they posted last week to look for the strongest server in the game. And if you guessed correctly what server that would be, you might get some cool rewards from it. Also starting today, players can collect or purchase an entire rainbow set of colors, 7 colors in all. If they collect all of them, they're cool rewards. This is for St. Patrick's Day, obviously. And the last and by far coolest part of their whole March series of awesomeness is the ability to find the Easter Elf. Easter Elf being a master character that is going to pop up in a predetermined PvP channel and drop special event equipment, presumably out of his butt in egg form. At least I hope so. I want to smell it. And that is going down, obviously, in the last week of March. If you're playing MU Online right now, have fun with all that cool stuff. Now, in the spirit of helping our fellow gamers and MMO lovers the world over, I'd like to extend an invitation to all those watching this video to join in an event with me that I think will be beneficial for all of us. Lineage II has got an expansion coming up called Infinite Odyssey. Now, if you don't know Lineage II or you're not playing Lineage II, that doesn't necessarily matter at this point. I just want you to listen to something you're going to be able to do as a part of the lead up to this expansion release. They're hosting a contest to include skill names for 5 skills that they're still looking to call something, and we all get to participate. So I am calling on you as citizens of Dorkville to do your civic duty and enter skill names into this contest. Now, being a responsible host, I of course have taken the liberty of compiling a list of my own skills, which I will now illustrate for you with the accompanying titles. And my sincerest hope is that when you conclude watching these skills, you will head on over to the links in the description below and submit your own skills to Lineage 2 so that you too might have something ridiculously awesome happen in your life. So here for your consideration, I humbly present the Higgs 5 skills submission for Lineage 2. You boys want some peanut butter and jelly? Hey buddy, your mom called and said you called her in the middle of the night last night and you were scared of the dark and you were afraid and you were crying. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to sleep in my tent? How long have I been sitting on my head? I've been sitting on my head for like 3 minutes. Yeah, no, it's completely numb. I can't feel anything. Look at him. Right. It's a miracle. So there you go, there is my list of 5 submissions for Lineage 2 skills. I think you deploy any of those on any enemy, they cower in fear before you. Well, Dungeon Defenders 2 has got an update coming up that is going to blow your face off. This is the second part of an update which they did a little while ago, which was mostly like core game stuff. This one is all content. Part of that content is stuff that people really wanted, like a sell all feature in your inventory. And then part of it is just something really cool, the hard mode. Hard mode obviously gets you toward progression faster than normal mode, and I really like this, man. I really like it when MMOs in general introduce hard modes, because there are some MMOs that wrap you up so tightly in their orcish, hairy, warded arms, and you just want to keep playing them over and over and over again, and before you know it, you're in top tier content. You've downed every boss, you've explored every land, you've done everything you want to do, and there's nothing left to do. But you want to keep playing the game, thus hard mode. Anyway, this is great. I love that Dungeon Defenders 2 has got a hard mode coming in. Good job, you. Oh, Lord. I cannot imagine being this embarrassed. So, I mean, score one for America, but man, there was a League of Legends tournament, a big one called IEM at Katowice, Poland. All the bigwigs are showing up for this thing. It's a big deal. At the end of the tournament, you've got Team America. The team is called Team Solo Mid, great name, versus a Chinese team called WE. And it was a best of 5, so really first 1 to 3 wins this thing. And I tell you, you know, just further solidifying why I am no good at MOBAs, watching these guys pick their team. It was like art. I mean, it was so perfect and precision, and they face rolled based off of team selection almost alone, the Chinese team 3-0. And it wasn't one of those things where like the first match is a catastrophe, but then the other team, the losing team, sort of gets their stuff together and like, okay, well, we got to do this to meet this. No. This was destruction. First match was bad, second match was worse, third match was worser. So on the one hand, I'm like, hats off, Team Solo Mid, that is great, you destroyed it. But on the other, I'm like, can you imagine being that far in that high of a profile of a tournament and that happening to you? Not the winning thing, the losing absolutely thing. So yeah, a little bit of heart bleeding for Team Wii right now. I have been the Higgs from MMO-Play.com. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Please check back tomorrow for another video. Check out all the links in the description below. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it all over the place. Head to MMO-Play.com for even more cool MMO stuff, including games on the site that you can play right now for free. I have been the Higgs, and I will see you guys tomorrow.